Power meters have changed the way cyclists train as well as race. We're going to look at power meters in some depth, look at the different brands that are on the market today, delve into why it's important to measure power in the first place and how you get training benefits from doing it. We're going to look at training with power measurement and 5 different models of power systems: PowerTap, SRM, Quarq, iBike, and Garmin. Training with a power meter involves measuring power, evaluating progress. You get less training time for the same results. Everybody that is trying power meters loves them. It's fun and exciting. And during a ride, you can monitor your power and you can pace yourself so you can leave some gas in the tank to make sure you have enough energy to complete a ride. You get more information from a power meter than you get from a heart rate monitor. And it's not without a reason that almost all of the riders in the Tour de France use power meters when they're riding their bikes. These are the standard features of power meters. They all read power, speed, hill slope, temperature, distance, altitude, cadence, and they do this instantaneously, cumulatively, and also in the form of an average. PowerTap is probably the best known of these systems. PowerTap is a torque tube system in it that senses pedaling power. It sends that information to a head unit. It works with almost any wheel. And these PowerTap hubs come with a variety of models, prices, and hole drillings. You can get them with either Shimano or Campagnolo free hub bodies. And the hub is compatible with other computers besides their own, such as Garmin. This is the SL Plus, which was the one of the best actually, top of the line PowerTap hubs until very recently. But now they've come out with the G3, which is a newer model. It's more serviceable as well. That's the matching front hub, so it makes a nice set. 2 things about this PowerTap hub that I like is that the flanges are about 5 millimeters further apart than they were in the SL Plus, which makes for a stronger wheel. And they were able to drop about 80 grams from the hub in the process of redesigning it, all while keeping the price about the same. So this was a really nice innovation. This is the SRM system. This is a flexure system that measures flexion in the spider of the crank. That the deflection is measured and is calibrated to then give you power readings on a computer. This is the Quarq system. In the Quarq system, the system is in the spider of the crank and it will deflect and stretch as a result of load applied to the pedal. So changing wheels in this system leaves your power system intact. In that respect, the Quarq system and the SRM system are similar. They both are bottom bracket based systems, which allows you to swap wheels without having to do anything else. The iBike is an interesting unit. All the electronics are in a little head unit that goes on the handlebars. It's the lowest cost system that I found. It's very portable, and it works kind of like an airplane's airspeed system. Now, if you look at an airplane, in the front of it, as we see here, this is a picture of an MD-80, and these 2 tubes that stick up are called pitot tubes. They're named after Henri Pitot, who was a French hydraulic engineer who lived in those days, as shown there. A pitot tube measures ram air. The pitot tube sticks into the air, directly into the airstream as the airplane is flying. On the side of an airplane, someplace else, there are static ports. In this case here, you see static ports surrounded by a series of circles, so they're very easy for somebody to spot where the static ports are. What an airspeed indicator does, it takes the input from the static port and the input from the dynamic port, which is the pitot tube, measures the pressure difference, and that is converted into speed. The iBike does it that same way, and it can also calculate acceleration from the change of airspeed. Pretty neat little system. This is the Garmin Vector, the newest kit on the block. This senses deflection in the spindle of the pedal, and it converts that into power. With this system, you get right and left leg power readings. It's easy to swap between bikes, and it's compatible with Look cleats.